Here's the first setup that we have for spacing. Now, the reason we use spacing actually has nothing to do with the routes in the play. It's actually because of the QB drop back. We feel is a little bit shorter on it, as, like, for example, a 3-step drop versus a 5-step drop. And we also feel like it gets a little bit better blocking. So that's why we use it, especially if we don't need any of the routes. So if we're using like a route ability corner or a route ability post, or we just need streaks and slants with our post, we don't need to call any specific play. So we're going to use spacing because we feel like it gets a little bit better blocking and a better drop back. Now, I'm going to start by saying this is my favorite setup in the game. Okay, now in practice mode, it doesn't do it justice. I'm going to complete some passes. You're going to see it's going to work, but double post, this setup is my favorite by far when I'm actually playing an actual player. Someone who might actually make a small adjustment here or there. They don't have to be like super adjusty pro players or anything like that, but just someone who shades down, shades up. Someone who's going to user a zone and take away that zone because they have to pick a place to user. And I'll break that down for you after we go through like the stock coverage. So I'm starting with cover 3 here. You're going to see I'll be able to throw either post. So here's the first one. Oh, wow. Okay. Also wanted to go crazy that play. We'll start with the second play, but it doesn't make a difference. I want you guys to see how good it is, but I want you to also understand that it's even better when you're playing online. So that's the first setup right there. You see against cover 3, it gets to a perfect pocket. And then I'll throw the other post for you. It's also good to get outside the pocket, and I'll explain that here in a second. I just want to show you that you can throw them both from the pocket. So that's the first one to Thielen. Now I'll throw it to Kittle. Low ball. I like to low ball this one if it's cover 3. Just kind of reading the look. It looks like you have to low ball. There's close people in proximity. So you low ball it, keep him from getting hit, and he'll come down with it. You have to keep in mind as well, this play gets even better when you have post flag elite or post specialist on your 2 posts, because they're going to catch it if they get their hands on it. And I don't have that on Thielen and Kittle here. But I'll throw Thielen one more time here. Hopefully don't get block shed. Bam, right in that pocket. You want to throw it as he's passing the zone if you're going to be throwing it from the pocket like this. So I'll quickly go to the replays just so you all to see. It looks like when I'm throwing it, he's not open yet. So you see where he's already throwing the ball. He doesn't look open yet, right? But by the time he gets the ball out, there's no time for him to react. You kind of have to find the timing. Going into practice mode, playing with your friends, that's going to help you get the timing down on that post. Now, it's going to be cover 2 also, so I'll go to cover 2 here in a second. I'm still going to be working from the pocket, and I'll show you all how to get outside the pocket in a second. But trust me, this double post is so much better, even in online. It's one of the few plays that actually is better when you're playing against a real person, as is the practice mode. But you see it beats the cover 2 there. And now I'll throw the other post. This one's a little bit tougher to throw against cover 2 with no adjustments without getting outside the pocket. So this is where I'm going to start breaking down getting outside the pocket. Double team here. And we're going to get outside the pocket here. You're going to probably have to pass lead it up a little bit. But just trust me. And this is Sherman. You see that pass it up. Wait till he gets right to the spot, and I'll show you in the replays again and pass it up. This is a zone out Sherman who's like 6'3", or maybe even taller. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe 6'4", 6'5". But either way, he's very tall corner. He's got zone out in regs. He's one of the best corners you can get in regs. Here's the timing where you want to throw it. He doesn't look like he's open. Again, you're throwing him open. You see where I'm already throwing the ball, and he's kind of like right behind him, but I'm passing it straight up, and I know he's not going to react to it, and you can go get it. Now, all the base coverages are aside now, right? You understand it's going to get open against most things. Now I'm going to start explaining why it gets open against the user. I'm going to do it without running the play. So say they're user on the play, right? And I'm user in the defense now, so I'm not going to throw anything. But here's what they do. This oftentimes users will get stuck. Oh, where do I go? I go here. You throw that post. And I'm just going to continue running it and just showing you different things that users do that can take that away. So again, they're in a cover 3 here. I'm going to set up the play again. I'm not going to do this a ton. I won't waste your guys' time. But something else they might do. They might actually blitz this guy here. The blitz, and I'm going to use her again here. I'm going to take away the post on the right. So we're running it. Okay, which way do I go? Which way to go? I'm going this way. Oh, you throw the A route post. And you're just watching the user. Because they're not just going to, if they're just leaving out stock coverage like this, like a cover 3 or a cover 2, we have 100 plays that can attack them. You don't have to do this one. But if they're doing anything, if they're usering, if they're getting rid of one zone, if they're doing any type of shading, this play is going to beat them. And it's going to be it's my favorite play to run. But if they're just literally using a D lineman and they're just calling cover 2 and cover 3, don't even run this play. Just run our bombs to beat you over the top, like beat the coverage beaters. But just trust me on this play. I wouldn't tell you it's my favorite setup if I didn't use it a ton and it didn't work a ton. You just got to trust me on this play. It's very, very effective.